Hello guys. Over the past few days I've actually been looking at a lot of stats about the past cycles for medical school. And what I realized, and it's quite obvious, is that a lot of medical schools do consider your MCAT and your GPA, but it's really not all about your MCAT and GPA. You see, you have a lot of people with 510s and above not getting into med school. So the real question is, what exactly are medical schools looking for? So over the past few months, I have been looking at a lot of stats about medical schools and how a lot of the numbers about the number of people who get into medical school. And I've been able to come up with 3 things that I think med schools really look out for. Don't hold me to this. I'm not part of any admissions committee. I'm not part of anything up there, but definitely these are the 3 things that I've found over the past few months of my research. And I'm going to share them with us as to how to increase your chances of getting into med school. As I said before, it's really not all about your GPA and your MCAT. There are a lot of things that medical schools look out for. And these are the 3 things that I think are very important. The first thing that I'm going to be talking about is if you fit the mission and vision statement. Okay, so a lot of medical schools, in fact, all medical schools have vision and mission statements. These are the principles that a medical school is based upon, and these are what the medical schools are looking for in students and how to be able to train these students to come out at the end, And a lot of pre-med students choose medical schools because my mom said I should go there because it's popular. A whole lot of, what's the right word for this? Superficial motives, as to why people choose medical schools. And really, a lot of medical schools are looking for students that can fit their mission and vision statement. They want students who can align with them, students who can understand what they're trying to do, so that in the end, they can make the best out of the student and come up with the best student that they can. So if you're choosing a medical school, definitely do not go for a medical school because someone told you to. But always take your time and read the mission and vision statement. Look at your experiences. Look at the things around you. Do they fit with the school's mission and vision? Do they fit with what the school wants to do? And then through that, you'll be able to know that, okay, this school is for me and this school is not for me. Definitely don't go applying to all kinds of medical schools because you want to apply for them. It's really expensive applying to medical schools. So you probably want to tone it down and choose schools that you might have a higher chance of getting in, okay? The second thing I'm going to be talking about is maturity. A lot of you, a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm just gonna, apply to medical school. I'm pretty sure I'm good for this. But a lot of medical schools look at how mature you are. Usually they detect this through your interviews, and then when they talk to you, it's like, how mature do you think? How mature do you act? How mature do you speak? You can do all these right from when you're coming from college, but I have an admissions committee friend who told me that usually they like students a year after they've completed college. Why? Because they get the chance to, explore themselves, be able to build their mind, their bodies, and how to think. Medical school is a lot of things you have to do, and there's a whole lot of commitment you have to put in. So they want to make sure that you're really matured and ready for this. They don't want to accept a student and then, after some time, the student is like totally breaking down. The student can't handle anything. And it's like, yeah, probably that was a mistake. They don't want to do that. They want to pick students who are matured enough in their thinking, in their way of speaking, in their way of doing things. So maturity, definitely, a lot of people can get into med school right from college, like I did. And it's a matter of being able to build your mind and build yourself through your experiences that you have as you're building up to your senior year. Definitely, some people might not be able to get all the mature experiences that they need. And that's why medical schools usually prefer people who apply a year after they come from college. But that's not really like a standard rule. you can just choose to mature yourself through a lot of things that you do, helping others, and a whole lot of stuff that you can do that medical schools are going to find you appealing. And the third thing that I'm going to be talking about is GNU experience. Okay, so a lot of pre-med students are just like, oh, I'm just going to wait in my junior year to senior year. I'm going to cramp all the experiences that I need, and then I'm going to apply to medical schools, thinking that medical schools are just going to accept you because you did all the researches and experiences that you need. Definitely some people can get away with that, but based on the research that I did, medical schools want GNU experience. Okay, GNU experience, what I mean is you don't have to wait till your junior year and your senior year to try to crump everything together, because they're gonna be like, yeah, you're pretty much not ready, you're probably just doing the experiences because you want to get into med school. But they want people who know what they want to do. You know, your experiences. Let's say you were a freshman in college, but you know you want to do pre-med, you know you want to get into med school. Start running, start looking for experiences, start looking for researches. You know, even if you go to the REU website, you can have a lot of internship, you can have a lot of fellowship, you can have a lot of researches available during the summer that you can do. Waiting till your junior year and your senior year, I mean between your junior year and your senior year, to do a lot of experience work is going to tell medical students, medical schools, that you know, you're probably just doing this because you want to get into med school, but not because you really want to do it. And medical school is all about service to others. You know, you don't just develop the habit of service just within a period that you want to get into med school. It's a gradual process, you know. So if you start from freshman year, maybe you're not in freshman year, wherever you are, it's not too late for you to have a lot of experiences for you. Okay, so you have to start and then build it over. That's where medical schools are going to be like, okay, so you're maturing over these years and you're still in the medical field because you know you want to get into it, and that makes you appealing, and that makes you a more likely candidate than someone who tried to do all the experiences in their senior year or all the experiences between their junior year and their senior year. Honestly, as I mentioned before, it's about maturity, and you mature through your experiences. So definitely GNU experience with what you're doing. Medical schools love that, and that's even one of the reasons why they tell you to apply. Like, some people prefer that you apply a year after you've graduated from college, because you get the experience to do a whole lot of stuff. Definitely, as I mentioned before, it's not about your MCAT, it's not about your GPA. Definitely it is, but not all about it, you know. But yeah, that's what I have to say for today. Definitely consider these three things that I mentioned: vision and mission statement, maturity, and GNU experience. These are the three things that I have seen based on the research that I've done that medical schools love to see in students. So definitely, as you're thinking about your MCAT and your GPA, don't forget these three things, that if you want to increase your chances of getting into med school, you definitely have to fit their mission and vision statement, be matured, and have GNU experience, and not just some quick gas, you know, experience that you want to do. But yeah, that's it for me today. That's what I have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell button so that anytime I post a video, you'll probably be the first to see it and come see what I have to tell you. Okay, so please watch out for my next video that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to be talking about how to get research experience for med schools. Okay, pre-med students, we need this. We definitely need to be able to get a lot of research, as I mentioned before. Mature GNU experience that you need. We're going to be talking about volunteering hours. We're going to be talking about scribing. We're going to be talking about REUs. We're going to be talking about getting into government labs. We're also going to be talking about getting research experience from your college tutors or your college instructors. And we're going to be talking all about that. Definitely don't forget to hit the like button again, subscribe, and hit the bell button, because it's going to get a whole lot more interesting from this point onwards. And we're going to be talking a lot about things that you need to do to be able to be the best pre-med student that you can be. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Again, my name is Liana, and you're watching the Pre-Med Journey. So definitely you need to get a lot of experience that you need. Medical schools look at all these and make sure that it's all... Guys, I'm done. Like, no.